Everybody talks about leaving, getting far from these hills, but somebody's gotta stay behind when winter turns still. Mama stayed through every hardship, every unpaid bill, still singing old-time gospel like faith stronger than fear still. This is a hymn for the ones who stay, who carry love through the hardest days, who held the family when hope grew thin, and still found faith somewhere within. Oh, mountain souls don't break that easy, even when the skies turn gray. This is a hymn for the ones who stay. Brother Caleb lost his brother, still played piano every week. Sister Ruth fed hungry neighbors, though her cupboards barely breathed. And every cracked Appalachian voice inside that little church sounded more honest and alive than polished choirs on earth. Now the town feels half forgotten, boarded windows everywhere, but the old church still glows softly like somebody's still there. This is a hymn for the ones who stay, for every tired soul, age after age, like mountain rivers through the winter, still somehow finding their way. The day we sold Grandpa's farm, the hills looked strange and still, like even the old fence posts knew he'd lost his will. Mama cried beside the barn door, Daddy stared across the field, and roses father planted with hands that would not yield. The auctioneer spoke quickly while strangers walked the land, touching tools and family treasures they could never understand. Every room held a season, every nail held a name, and the kitchen smelled like yesterday, though nothing stayed the same. The day we sold Grandpa's farm, the mountains bowed in rain, that shaped their heart knows a land can be a memory too heavy to depart. Brother Caleb played guitar under the walnut tree, the same place Grandpa taught us how a good man ought to be. Sister Mary sang "I'll fly away," but nobody felt free. We were just letting go of what used to be. The preacher prayed for gratitude for years beneath that roof, for harvest moons and hard work and every living proof that love can root in soil and outlast wood and stone, even when the deed is signed and everything is gone. You can sell the acres, you can hand the keys away, but the land that raised your spirit never leaves that way. The day we sold Grandpa's farm still aches beneath my skin, where old mountain hymns remind me love is not fenced in, and every weary traveler still mourning where they're from may find home in the stories that forever carry on.
Cold morning drifting through the valley, mist hanging on the pine. Mama lit the lantern softly before the church bell chimed. Daddy sat beside the window, old guitar across his knee, playing hymns about forgiveness and the grace that sets us free. The creek rolls slow behind the cabin, like a prayer without an end, carrying all the mountain sorrows down the river bend. And every tired Appalachian soul walked those gravel roads the same, searching for a little mercy in somebody who knew their name. River stones and redemption, that's what these mountains know. Broken hearts and low harmony, drifting through the smoke. Sing low, sing slow, till heaven fills the rain. River stones and redemption, wash the sorrow clean again. Old brother Thomas played harmonica like a lonely freight train crowd. Every note held years of labor and tears he couldn't hide. Widows in their faded dresses raised their trembling hands, while children stomped on wooden floors, trying hard to understand. The preacher spoke a resurrection like he'd seen the angels near, said the Lord still walks these valleys, even through the fear. Then the choir rose together, simple, cracked, and true. And somehow every weary soul felt the Spirit moving through. River stones and redemption, that's what these mountains know. Broken hearts and old harmony, drifting through the smoke. Sing low, sing slow, till heaven fills the rain. River stones and redemption, wash the sorrow clean again. Someday these hills may grow silent, church bells fade away, but the songs will keep on wandering through the pines someday. Like embers in the darkness, like prayers the wind still keeps, those old Appalachian hymns still running deep. River stones and redemption still echo through the night, where the old folks keep on singing by the firelight. And every road leads homeward through the mercy of His name. River stones and redemption will remain.
He sat in the third pew every Sunday, same coat, same quiet smile. Always shook a few hands, stayed a little while. People said he seemed content, strong enough somehow, but loneliness wears gentle faces, nobody sees it now. He worked the mill for 30 years, then watched it close one spring. Came home to an empty house and silence covering everything. Still he sang the old hymns loudly, like he still believed, though some nights he sat awake, barely able to breathe. Nobody knew he was lonely till the day he was gone. Old mountain hymns still echo where he used to sing along. And every soul hiding sorrow behind a steady smile might need somebody to stay a while. Mama cried after the funeral, said she wished she called him more. Daddy stared across the valley out beyond the old church door. The preacher spoke of kindness for the hearts we overlook, how some people disappear slowly before anybody looks. Brother Caleb played piano soft enough to break a heart, and every note felt like a question: why do we wait to start? Loving people while they're living instead of afterward. Sometimes the deepest sermons never need a word. Nobody knew he was lonely till the day he was gone. Old mountain hymns still echo where he used to sing along. And every soul hiding sorrow behind a steady smile ever sing before it's too late. A simple act of kindness can change someone's fate. Nobody knew he was lonely, but now I understand. Every weary Appalachian heart needs another hand, and every wandering soul alive, still searching to belong, deserves a place to sing along.
Daddy left a lantern burning on the porch each winter night, for any soul still walking home through darkness without a light. He said a man don't need much money to help somebody through. Sometimes all the Lord requires is a flame that welcomes you. Mama kept the coffee warming by the old black stove, while the mountain wind kept crying down the gravel road. And every tired neighbor knew, if life had turned unkind, there was a light upon our porch, and mercy still inside. The lantern Daddy left burning still shines through the rain. Oh, mountain hymns still carry love through loss and pain. And every heart that's wandered far, still looking for a sign, may find the Lord in the lantern left burning through the night. Brother Caleb played the piano, slow and full of soul. Sister Ruth brought bread to strangers, though her own nights were cold. The preacher said, true faith is simple, not proud and not loud. It's standing with the lonely when the world is walked out. Now Daddy's hands are resting beneath the mountain clay, but that lantern in my memory still burns the same old way. Not because the night is easy or the road is always right, but because love keeps on glowing when it's surrounded by night. Some fires are made for warming, some are made to
may find mercy in a lantern left burning through the night.
Smoke rolled high above the hills. Daddy played old gospel hymns. Years ago I left this place, searching for another way, but no road could calm my soul like these mountains I still know, and the river's gentle song reminds me where I belong. There is heaven in these pines, shining through the night tonight. Old time hymns and harmony floating on the mountain breeze. We may break and lose our way, still His love remains the same, and the river softly cries, you were never lost alone. Brother Thomas lost his hope, couldn't bear his heavy load. Then one Easter Sunday morn, he walked slowly through the door. Choir voices filled the room, warmth cut through the winter gloom, and the tears fell from his eyes as the whole church sang that night. There is heaven in these pines, shining through the night tonight. Old time hymns and harmony floating on the mountain breeze. We may break and lose our way, still His love remains the same, and the river softly cries, you were never lost alone. Stars above the valley glow, harmonica crying low. Every prayer my mother prayed still lives in these hills today. Every soul can finally find peace beyond the pines. There is heaven in these pines, shining through the night tonight. Old time hymns and harmony floating on the mountain breeze. We may break and lose our way, still His love remains the same, last goodbye came softly, not like thunder, not like rain, just a breath beside the window and a hand that slipped away. Mama whispered, Lord, be near him. Daddy's Bible on her knee, and the room felt full of silence, too deep for me to breathe. Outside the hills were golden, like nothing had gone wrong. But inside that little house, we were learning loss's song. Then somewhere from the kitchen, an old hymn began to rise. Mama singing through her heartbreak, with tears inside her eyes. There's a song beneath the last goodbye, a mercy under pain. Oh, mountain hymns still hold us when nothing feels the same. And every soul who's watched love leave beneath the fading sky may find hope in the song beneath the last goodbye. At church the choir sang gently, like they knew we might break. Brother Thomas played harmonica, soft for Daddy's sake. The preacher spoke of heaven, but the music helped us more. Like grace was standing quietly beside the chapel door. Goodbye is not the ending when love is settled deep. Some voices keep on singing even while we weep. There's a song beneath the last goodbye, still echoing tonight, where old Appalachian hymns lead grieving hearts to light. And every weary traveler still asking heaven why may find peace in the song beneath the last goodbye. Sun went down behind the hills, cold wind drifting through the pines. Mama's Bible on the porch, creek still singing through the night. I chase distant city lights, empty roads and restless nights. But the mountain rain came down, calling my tired spirit home. Keep the lanterns burning bright on the ridge tonight, tonight. Let the old hymns rise and flow through the valley soft and slow. We may stumble, we may fall, still His grace can carry on. And the mountain winds softly say, you were never far away. Brother Caleb lost his faith somewhere down in Knoxville rain. Then one spring he wandered home, worn from years of being alone. Oh, Miss Annie took his hand, said the Lord still understands. Then the choir began to sing, hope returning with the spring. Keep the lanterns burning bright on the ridge tonight, tonight. Let the old hymns rise and flow through the valley soft and slow. We may stumble, we may fall, still His grace can carry on. And the mountain winds softly say, you were never far away. Stars lean low on cedar trees, cool wind moving through the leaves. Every prayer my father prayed still lives in these hills today. Every broken soul can find rest beyond the pines tonight. Keep the lanterns burning bright on the ridge tonight, tonight. Let the old hymns rise and flow through the valley soft and slow. We may stumble, we may fall, still His grace can carry on. And the mountain winds softly say, you were never far away. There was mercy in the millstone, there was grace beside the wheel, where the poor brought all down beside the old mill river, where the water turned the grain. Men would speak of broken wages, women whispered through their pain. Children ran with muddy ankles, dogs slept underneath the shade, and the whole town knew the struggle of the debts their fathers paid. I worked there as a young man, with a hunger in my chest, thinking peace was for the wealthy, thinking poor folks never rest. But an old hymn from the workers rose above the turning stone, and it sounded like the Savior had come down to bring us home. Mercy in the millstone, grace in every turn, hope for every weary hand that works and waits and yearns. When the road feels full of sorrow, when the body aches and groans, the Lord still feeds the hungry with mercy in the millstone. One winter we had nothing but a little corn and prayer, and my wife held our baby by the fire's fading glare. I felt less than any husband, less than any righteous man, till a neighbor brought us flour with his own two shaking hands. He said, "Brother, don't be ashamed now. We all need help to stand. Christ broke bread for hungry people, not for prideful, perfect men." Then we bowed in that small kitchen, and the baby slept in peace, while the Lord turned our little table to a quiet, holy feast. Bless the hands that work in silence, bless the backs that carry more, bless the mothers counting pennies, bless the fathers feeling poor, bless the neighbor, bless the stranger, bless the bread and bless the stone. For the Lord can turn our hardship into mercy, fully grown. Mercy in the millstone, grace in every turn, hope for every weary hand that works and waits and yearns. When the road feels full of sorrow, when the body aches and groans, the Lord still feeds the hungry with mercy in the millstone. There was mercy in the millstone, and grace beside the wheel. Grandpa played at every sunset
out behind the house. Old harmonica trembling softly while the daylight faded out. He fought wars he never talked about, work minds most his life. Yet every song he played somehow made sorrow feel alive. Harmonica crying through the pines like old ghosts lost in time, like prayers too heavy for words, floating through the night. Every wounded mountain heart somehow knows that sound. Harmonica crying through the pines. Mama said those songs were sorrow, trying hard to heal. Daddy said broken people still need melodies to feel. Then Grandpa sang of mercy with a voice rough and low, and for the first time in my life I understood hope. Now Grandpa rests beneath the hillside, but when cold evenings fall, those old Appalachian melodies still answer when I call. Harmonica crying through the pines still echoes through my life, and every time the world grows cold, those old hymns help me survive. When the river froze over that hard December year, Mama said the cold had come to test what we held dear. Daddy split the last of firewood before the daylight died, and prayed the Lord would keep us warm enough inside. The church road turned to iron, the fields were wide and still, but Sunday morning found us walking down the hill. No one had much comfort, no one had much bread, But the choir sang of heaven and the hungry souls were fed. When the river froze over, we still found a song. Old mountain hymns kept burning when the winter felt too long. And every soul who's seen hard times knows hope can still survive when love becomes the fire that keeps the heart alive. Brother Caleb played piano with his coat still on. Sister Ruth brought soup to share before the service song. The preacher sat in frozen ground, the roots still hold below, and somehow that was all we needed in the snow. Hard seasons don't last forever, though they teach the heart to bend, and every winter has a mercy waiting near the end. When the river froze over, grace still found its way through old Appalachian hymns and hands that chose to stay. And every weary traveler still praying to survive may find fire in the valley that keeps the heart alive. Morning over Mercy Ridge, gold upon the field. I woke up with a wounded heart that time had never healed. The rooster called the valley, the fog rolled through the pine, and I sat there by the doorway with a war inside my mind. I had carried every sorrow like a stone beneath my coat, every word I should have spoken, every letter never wrote. But the church bell in the distance sounded gentle, sounded thin, like the Lord was not accusing, only asking, come back in. Morning over Mercy Ridge, light across the rain, wash the night from these old eyes, teach this heart again. I have wandered, I have fallen, I have paid for what I did, but there's hope still breaking softly over Mercy Ridge. Walked down past the pasture where my brother used to stand. We had not spoken kindly since the fight about the land. Anger grows like briar when you feed it year by year, till the ones you used to lean on become strangers standing near. He was mending up the fence line, I could barely meet his eyes. his hammer slowly. Then he wiped his weathered face, and the silence between us opened just enough to let in grace. Let the morning come, let the hard heart bend what the years have torn apart. The Lord can mend again. Some forgiveness comes trembling, some peace comes slow, some love has to walk back through the thorns it used to know. But if Christ can move a mountain, if He can roll away a stone, He can heal two tired brothers who forgot their way back home. Morning over Mercy Ridge, light across the rain. Wash the night from these old eyes, teach this heart again. I have wandered, I have fallen, I have paid for what I did, but there's hope still breaking softly over Mercy Ridge. Morning over Mercy Ridge, two shadows side by side, and the Lord walked in the silence where our old anger died.
I took the crooked road with sorrow on my back, but mercy walked beside me on every broken track. I was raised by the hillside where the old creek bends, where the poor folks call each other neighbors, kin, and friends. We had holes in our jackets, we had frost on the floor, but Mama sang of heaven when the cold came through the door. Daddy kept his silence like a stone beneath his tongue, but I heard him pray at midnight when he thought that I was young. He said, Lord, keep my children from the sins that wore me thin, and if they lose the pathway, bring them back again. Crooked road, mercy, lead me through the rain, past the fields of my regret, past the house of shame. I have fallen, I have wandered, I have paid what pride can cost, but the Lord still walks the valley, looking for the lost. I went searching for a kingdom made of money, noise, and smoke, but every dream I held too tightly turned to ashes when it broke. I forgot my mother's hymns, I forgot my father's prayer, till the night got cold and lonely, and I wished that God was there. Then a church bell from my childhood seemed to cross the mile somehow, not accusing, not condemning,
with no altar and no song. And the Lord came near in silence, like he'd been there all along. Some roads are bent by sorrow, some feet are tied by sin. But grace don't need a straight line just to bring a sinner in. If your heart is worn and heavy, if your hope feels nearly gone, there is mercy in the hollow, still calling you back home. Crooked road mercy, lead me through the rain, past the fields of my regret, past the house of shame. I have fallen, I have wandered, I have paid what pride can cost, but the Lord still walks the valley, looking for the lost. I took the crooked road, but I did not walk alone. For mercy found my footsteps and led my spirit home.
Cheap coffee and styrofoam cups, steam rising through the cold. Old man sitting in the basement, talking about growing old. Nobody there had easels, still they came to pray, and the choir's old mountain hymns help carry pain away. Heaven hides in cheap coffee, no mountain harmony, and tired hands and folding chairs, and people too worn to leave. Old Appalachian hymns still hold the hearts this world forgot. Heaven hides in cheap coffee, more than people thought. Brother Thomas lost his daughter, still played guitar each week. Sister Ruth kept feeding strangers, though money stayed thin. The preacher said real faith is staying, even when hope feels gone. And the choir rose together, fragile but strong. Now the church feels smaller yearly, most of the young folks moved away. Still those old revival melodies refuse to fade. Heaven hides in cheap coffee, still waiting quietly, where old mountain souls keep singing despite everything. Mama broke the bread each evening with flour on her hands. Daddy bowed his head in silence, trying hard to stand. We didn't have much money,
Somehow there was grace in the steam above the table and the kindness on her face. The bread Mama broke still feeds my soul today. Old mountain hymns still teach me love gives itself away, and every heart that's hungry for a mercy it can hold may find heaven in the simple bread Mama broke. Neighbors came with empty pockets during winter's hardest days. Mama always found a portion and softly said a grace. Brother Caleb played the piano at the church on Sunday morn, and every song reminded us hope can still be born. Not every miracle is thunder or fire from the sky. Sometimes it's just warm bread when hope is running dry. The bread Mama broke still warms the coldest night, where old Appalachian hymns keep weary souls in light, and every wandering traveler still searching for a home may find love at the table in the bread Mama broke.